A new member. It had been a few weeks since Heliopa had fallen out of the sky, and she and her dragon companion, Jadis, had finally found a good routine to stick to. The newly avowed keeper had chosen a cavern with a sandy bottom not too far from the entrance to make her quarters. Jadis had chosen a slightly smaller cave a little deeper in the maze to serve as her den. At the crack of dawn, the Fae would go hunting farther out into the territory to bring back food for both her keeper and she. Occasionally, she would also bring home the odd trinket or bauble, and these Heliopa would save for when she could make it to the nearest auctioning event or human holdings. Indeed, there were towns in this world. The closest town, or auction, to their location was in the northern end of Tsunami Flats, a day or two's travel. They were quite awesome, a hive of bustling activity that boasted clan keepers selling dragons and wares, dragons stopping in for a night of rest before continuing this adventure or that pursuit, familiar swaps, young children and adults training for the day they came across the opportunity to start a clan, and of course, couriers carrying messages to and from the farthest corners and regions of Sornieth. Heliopa couldn't even begin to imagine how overwhelming cities must be. She had been to the town once when Jadis has deemed it safe enough to go, and there she had tried her hand at a few of their games, pocketing some more gold in the process. With this, she bought supplies necessary to create a more modern shelter for herself at the clan home. And so, this is where she was, slowly building herself a little wooden house in the cave. Heliopa hummed to herself, sanding down the floor once again. It was dim in the cave, and Heliopa knew she needed to find a light source so her actions weren't limited to when the shadows weren't so far-reaching. There were some pretty dandelions that grew not too far from the cave's entrance that glowed softly purple in the dark. Heliopa knew they wouldn't survive long without sunlight, however, so they were out of the question. She could have cocked her head, listening, hearing a fluttering that must have been Jadis's wings, from not too far away. That was unusual. The dragon rarely returned until she had killed more than she could carry, and the light, feathery sound was decidedly unburdened. Worried, Heliopa stood up in anticipation of her arrival. The dragon flew into the cave, and Heliopa, through their link, received a blast of feverish anxiety. I can sense someone in the clan home, but I can't tell what they're here for. Is it Mafar? Heliopa said, tense to hide at Jadis's word. No, but they could be dangerous. Soothed, but only slightly so, the keeper stood up and dusted the sawdust off her skirt. Then I'll come with you. Jadis didn't have a response to that, but a rush of jumbled gratitude and fear was more than enough for Heliopa to understand what she meant. Lead the way. The Fae led them deeper into the cave's system, following a trickle of water until the absence of light made Heliopa believe they may have been under the sea. Suddenly, from somewhere farther down the narrow passageway, came a sound between a roar and a grumble. It wasn't exactly hostile, but it had enough annoyance in it to cause some alarm. The twosome crept forward cautiously until the darkness ahead of them opened into a wider space. There was something else in there, and it was moving. Heliopa was about to move towards it, but a wing to the chest, Jadis's, stopped her abruptly. The dragon wanted to speak first. Hello. There was a huff of shock from the intruder, and through Jadis, Heliopa felt a sudden rush of warmth and affection towards the creature. Hello. Can you please assist me? I seem to have gotten my wing stuck. It was the keeper's turn to be taken aback. As they drew closer to the beast, she realized just how large and furry he was. When words finally came to her, she barely recognized their meaning. Hopefully we can. How did you end up here? Yes, that. The dragon tried to shift his weight, but failed due to his lodged wing. I don't know exactly how to explain, but I was just drawn here. I sensed a connection, a bond. The call to clanhood, Jadis interjected. What is your name? Adam. It's nice to meet you. Now, can I please get some help? I'm in a lot of pain. Even Heliopa could sense it through the newly formed link. Armed with the most nimble tools, her own fingers, she moved forward to extract Adam. She worked her digits into the space between the leathery wings and the cool stone, trying to find the pinched part. The keeper found the spot, and with a warning huff to Adam, tugged sharply at the lodged limb. The dragon gave a roar of protest, but both of his wings shot forth, enveloping a large amount of space. It became quite evident that the dragon was at least triple the size of Jadis. "Okay, I think I'm good now. Would you like to come with us?" Jadis offered, hovering high above as to avoid any further stretches. "That would be lovely." When the trio entered the main living quarters, Adam was revealed to be a blue and brown tundra dragon. He had a noble and kind cast to his face, lengthening his snout and making his bright lapis eyes more prominent. "Will your wing need any tending to?" Heliopa asked. The dragon gave a slow shake of the head. "I'm going to show you around, Adam," Jadis announced. She then turned her attention to Heliopa. "We won't be long." Heliopa watched them until they disappeared into the gloom. Once they had disappeared, she returned to her house. A few days passed, and Jadis and Adam grew close. Though originally the tundra had thought about leaving once his wing healed, Adam realized his destiny was pulling him in a different direction, and that direction was around Jadis and her clan. Now, on to the update. I'm actually going to go over to Google Chrome because I prefer to use that. Oops. Okay. So, first we're going to go read Adam's profile. He's currently the alpha male because he is a mate to Jadis. Adam is the first male of the clan, and though he is still too young to face the fact, this makes him the clan elder. He is also the first tundra dragon of the clan, but it doesn't make much of a difference since most of the other dragons either view him as their father or older brother figure. He is a mate to Jadis, and as long as and whenever she is in leadership, he becomes the male lead. This dragon is as cuddly as he is fierce, which is to say he is not lacking in either category. Adam is affectionate towards all of his clan members, not ever one to miss the bestowing of a compliment or a chance to lend a wing or use them for a hug. However, this teddy bear has a prickly side, especially when he is hungry or annoyed. Yes, his bite is worse than his bark. Be wary. However, these cactus spines come out rarely, and his unwavering calm and attentiveness are Adam's best redeeming features, and Jadis' love his fortification. And his breeding fee, his ally, best friend, and mate. And you can see here what he looks like. Okay, so past that, I did say I was going to talk about some of the new features that have been added within the past few weeks. I'm going to apologize right now for the RPG being a little bit shorter than it was. I really wanted to get it out. So I hope you did enjoy it. I had a lot of fun writing it, and I should be starting to write the next episode within the week. I wanted to show you the new additions to the clan. So we have Corazon and Fervent. Neither one of these guys have descriptions yet. Fervent I picked up right after the color expansion, and Corazon is a new son of Salofa and Gamato, and he is brother to Lenost. Okay, I don't think I have anything on the second page. Let's go to page 4. So Beryllium grew up. I'm sure I've already told you that. I have picked up a new guardian female. Her name is Perrin. She also doesn't have a description. I just loved the way she looked, and I needed some more blue dragons so I could use some of my blue familiars. The other new blue dragon I picked up, I believe, is on page 3. Her name is Fione, and she, geez, I'm just going to close this tab. Fione is really gorgeous, very blue as you can tell. I just did exalt some new babies because my flight, the water flight, is pushing for second place in this current dominance. They were the babies of Sylvette and Radioker, I think. And I think that's all you really need to know about my lair. Everyone's doing well. I don't think anything else has changed since you guys have last seen it. Oh, oops. Almost missed him. This is Visel. He is the newest Ridgeback. I love male Ridgebacks, and I picked him up for his petals. He should be ready to breed soon. in 3 days. So I will breed him when he comes into season. So let's talk about the color expansion. So there were a lot of new colors added. I think they added over 110 different colors. Currently, my most favorite colors of the new expansion in this range, I'm really enjoying cream. In the black range, I personally have a fondness for eldritch or glue. In the more purpley, I'm actually really attached to grape just because it's so vibrant, and heather's growing on me as well, though I think that might have been one from last time. In this range, I am partial to cornflower. This range, I like mint and peacock, and so on and so forth. I'm very attached to pear and honeydew. Grapefruit is my all-time favorite. Cantaloupe's pretty nice. There's a couple others as well, but I'm just really impressed with the range of colors. I've really enjoyed getting to use all of these. I'm really excited about having a watermelon dragon when I can. And that's basically it for that. They also launched new genes today, Jupiter and Saturn. While I like that they have drawn a planet theme, I'm not too sold on them yet. They remind me of alien markings in a way, and I guess that sort of also works with the solar system theme. Yeah. So I try to keep this video as short as possible. You guys should see something new from me soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next update or RPG episode. Bye!